He might be the better horse down the track, but today in the Tattersalls Acomb, Distance Storm might be the one.
Yeah, I think physically as well, he's probably more my selection. But I do like one at the bigger price, Gewan. I really liked him when he won at Newbury. I thought, as regards to a horse who's more of a 7 furlong type, I thought...
So alert was Distance Storm in the blue, and just racing a little bit freely. Italy, by contrast, is settled towards the back, and Distance Storm is doing plenty early on. Very fierce, head to the sky, as May Angel takes the lead. William Buick looking for some cover. Gewan may oblige, but Distance Storm and Goodwood Galaxy racing freely 3rd and 4th. 5th place now for Sovereign Ocean, Italy, right at the back, but just beginning to move forward on the outside of Rochefort Bridge. So out in the lead, it's May Angel who makes the way round the bend and straightens for home with a lead from Gewan in 2nd. Distance Storm in 3rd place has now settled a little bit better, but that early exuberance could be costly. 4th place for Goodwood Galaxy, Italy moving towards the outside in the purple jacket as they make their way down towards the halfway stage. It's the green jacket of May Angel, the grey Gewan, just shaken up is Distance Storm. Italy now makes ground to come out the pack. Goodwood Galaxy backs out of things as they've got 2.5 furlongs to go. Out in the lead, May Angel. Distance Storm throwing down the challenge on the inside. Gewan and Italy now flat to the boards. It's Gewan who has moved through to lead. Italy on the outside. Distance Storm being asked to dig in. Still there is May Angel inside the final furlong. It's Gewan who has the lead, but Italy now begins to hunt down the leader on the outside, but has still got half a length to find. Gewan digging in. Italy can't get by at the moment. 150 yards to go, and Gewan will see off Italy and win the Acomb. Gewan for PJ McDonald, Andrew Balding and Al Rabban Racing. In 2nd place was Italy. Distance Storm did too much too early, couldn't last home. Rochefort Bridge in 4th. May Angel drops out to finish 5th, and the last two, Sovereign Ocean and disappointing Goodwood Galaxy. Well, the race was probably won and lost, not at the end, but at the beginning. Gewan, 11-2, jumped out well, tracked the leader. By contrast, Distance Storm over-raced. Italy dropped to the back of the pack, had every chance to get by and was making no impression late on, eventually beaten over a length. 4 lengths back to Distance Storm, and then Rochefort Bridge and the others. But it is success for Gewan, a son of Knight of Thunder, just like the market leader. Distance Storm holds entries in the Champagne and the Dewhurst, a relatively new name on the 2-year-old block, and a big race winner for PJ McDonald.
And when he combines with Andrew Balding, they are deadly. 17 winners from 55 rides, a 30% strike rate, this time in the colours of Al Rabban Racing. We'll look back at the start in a minute, Adele, so costly for the favourite. You liked him before, I imagine you liked him in the run too. I think physically he's a little bit more of the finished article compared to some of the others. I think some of the others possibly will be ready for the step up and trip, and physically need to strengthen up a little bit. Where he's a bit more of a pocket rocket. He's very solid throughout his neck, his shoulder and his quarter. I really liked his performance at Newbury as we watched them from the start. Yeah, if you watched them from the start, this was just like watching Ruling Court last year, wasn't it, Jason?
All over again. Ruling Court when he chased home the Lion in Winter and Wimbledon Hawkeye down this particular strip. He had his nose up in the air and got himself into a bit of a mess. But William, he was at pains to get him to come back and drop in, wasn't
it? It looked like he was determined to get some cover for Distance Storm there in the blue colours. Didn't want to let him have too much daylight. There he is with the horse really fighting against him, and that just hasn't helped, has it? Because he's expended so much energy and fighting him, hasn't settled. Look, he's run on okay for 3rd, but I imagine the team were expecting better.
It's amazing the difference between the two horses. PJ was out on the ring. He also had loads of daylight, but his horse is a lot more relaxed in his mind. He just has a loose ring snaffle and a normal cavison, whereas Distance Storm just is that obviously just had that initial to over race in the early stages of the race, and I think that's why I preferred Gewan so much, was just because he's got that really nice laid back attitude.
It's a jockey merry-go-round, Francesca. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah,
so
no, I just said to you off air quickly. I said, hang on, Sheen Murphy's obviously now taken the job with Imad Al Sagar to ride for him when he's not taken by other of his previous.
His 3 other retainers.
Yeah, his other retainers. So he's taken the ride on May Angel here, and as a result, PJ McDonald stepped onto a horse trained by Andrew Balding, which Sheen would have ridden otherwise, right?
He's literally like, as you said, the proper merry-go-round.
PJ the one to benefit again. Such a healthy combination. Betfred goes 16-1 for the race they sponsor, the 2,000 guineas next year. I wonder if PJ was impressed, Ollie.
Well, remarkably, this horse an hour ago was having a sleep in his box. It's extraordinary. He's obviously got a lovely attitude. How talented is he? He's clearly very good.
He's very nice. His mind is A1. He's going to learn a hell of a lot in the next 6 months through the winter. He's going to be a lovely horse next year.
I loved how much fight he had as well late on to get the better of Ryan in that battle.
Yes, probably not my brightest idea going to the front two out on a horse having his second run at York on a busy day like today, but he was doing everything so comfortable for me, and I just felt at ease on him at all the time. He's had a good look around when he's got there, and he's entitled to still get a little bit tired. He's a big horse, but he's an exciting horse moving forward.
He sure is. Well done.
Cheers, Ollie, thank you.
As we see the results, Gewan was strong in the market, rock solid in the end, won at 11-2. Had a word with Charlie Appleby about the favourite. He said it was last year all over again, just as you say, Jason, with ruling court.